Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Libras as you get your cards read by Kyle Claus this week. So let's get it going, my guides. Talk to me for the lovely Libras here. See what's happening. I hope you're all feeling happy and festive, my friends. Let's get it going. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Libra. Please and thank you. One card just to start us off here. Guides and Spirit Team. Hope you're all feeling happy. Okay, interesting. So this card is very beautiful, and I feel like I've seen this for you at least a couple of weeks ago. There is something surrounding looks and aesthetics, but there's also somebody like trying to avoid issues or not cause waves, not start any problems. So I feel like it's one or the other or even both, and we'll have to dig into this card quite a bit deeper. Before we do though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this card. So, you see this lovely lady. She is in the midst of all those birds, those storks. I'm not sure exactly what type of birds they are, but she's obviously trying to blend in. And I definitely showed up for you at least a few weeks ago, where this is something that could focus on aesthetics, because I think this is a drop-dead gorgeous, beautiful type of card. So for some Libras, maybe there's something about your look that you're wanting to change. Maybe it's your hair, maybe it's something with your wardrobe, makeup, whatever it might be. There's something surrounding aesthetics and looks here, and it looks good, right? This is beautiful and it's confident, it's sexy type of energy, and I like it. And everyone knows that Libra is ruled by Venus, so this is a type of energy you're comfy with. But a big thing with this card, I already mentioned it a little earlier, is it feels to me like someone trying to blend in. So for some of you, this might be someone you're linked to that might not want to cause any problems with you, or they might not want to upset you further, or you might just be in that mode where it's like, okay, well, I don't want to upset this any further. Like, it's just giving me that vibe of somebody like trying to lay low, right? That's like the best term I could put. Not full like hermit mode, but this someone not wanting to cause any disruption. So whether it's someone feeling that way for you or vice versa, we're just going to leave it over there. Let's get into tarot. And I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading, it's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness here. Let's see what's happening, my guides. Late December for the lovely Libras. It's happening. And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. The energy was looking pretty good last week. It was titled A Big Offer, or in my terms, an offer, an opportunity. It was showing up all over the place within the reading. So for a lot of Libras, there could be opportunities and offers coming your way, even if you didn't receive it in the past days and weeks, because these energies could bleed over. And it was feeling like there was a lot of promise within these energies, like very promising stuff. So we're going to hope to continue to lean into that. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this reading how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. Let's get it going. 3 cards for my Libras, please, to start us off. Late December. Thank you. Okay. We're starting with the Ten of Swords. So hopefully this is one from the past. Okay, we're going to have to dig into that further. I'm not going to go too deep into that Ten of Swords as it is. If you watch tarot, you know what those cards represent. We'll talk about it in a minute. All right, Knight of Swords. Lots of sword energy here, my friends. And everyone knows Libras are air signs, so are you thinking a little more than usual in your brain about something? Picking that up here. Try your best not to be pessimistic in this time. Okay, yeah, makes sense. All right, so we have the 6 of Cups here. Yeah, something from the past could like return, or... All right, we're going to have to talk about this because I'm picking up so many different things already. We're going to have to go through. Let's do it. I'll give you the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So I'm sure you could see it on my face, even though I'm dressed up all holly jolly this week. these energies are a little bit concerning here, and we'll go through piece by piece and really start to break this down. But first look, first glance, there's a lot of internal energy here I see this week, Libra. Notice we have the double swords. We also have a cups card. I always say that cups and swords represent your inner world. Wands and pentacles are the outer. So we're talking about the mind, we're talking about the feelings, we're talking about the past. So there's just a lot of stuff happening here internally. So for some of you, there might be a couple warnings this week. It's all good. Just try your best not to overthink or be pessimistic in this time. That's something that is showing up here hot and heavy. But let's go through piece by piece. Position number one, we have the Ten of Swords. So we are starting with an ending, right? So we are starting with a card of endings, literally. And it's some scary imagery, right? You see that person with the swords in the back. And it is one of the more challenging cards in the whole entire tarot deck. So it's some sort of pain, right? Whether it's a painful ending, whether it's a loss of some kind, whether it's a sickness or an injury, it could be all sorts of things. Obviously, we're not trying to manifest this energy. This could be something that's already passed. This could be some sort of pain that you've been dealing with or that you've been dealing with for a while, especially with a card of history showing up in the spread itself, which we'll touch on that a little further in a moment. But we really want to look at the clarifier of this to see what realm we could place this Ten of Swords in. A good thing about this card is that once you hit this Ten of Swords energy, there's nowhere to go but up. But seeing that Knight of Swords running towards it is giving me, like, there could be a caution, right? There could be like spirit cautioning you about something, or warnings for sure. So we'll see what's up. We're just going to put that Ten of Swords back down right there, and we'll talk about it more in a minute. And life is all about the cycles, right? Beginnings, endings. It's natural. We all go through energies like this. In the center, though, we have the Knight of Swords, which is a card that could represent you, okay? Air sign. So it could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini, another Libra. But when we see the Knight of Swords, we think of action. We think of movement. All knights are messengers, and they do represent action. This is one of the fastest cards in the whole entire deck. Sometimes it could represent distance and travel and stuff like that. But when I see this Knight of Swords, I think someone moving towards or away from something very quickly. Knight of Swords can be combative sometimes as well. So when I see it moving towards this Ten of Swords, like, that's what's giving me these feelings like, all right, Spirit might be trying to caution you or warn you about something, okay? Because the Knight of Swords can be combative, or we're just talking about this movement-based type of energy. And a good thing about it, it could be very motivated, right? A thing about sword energy is that although we're getting these cautions here, sword energy moves in and out quickly, right? This is energy that Libras are used to dealing with. Sword energy is air energy, and it's not permanent. So we're really going to want to see what's up with that. Moving to the back end, we have a card of history. We have the Six of Cups. Now, this card could represent partnerships, could represent connections, soul ties, right? It could be friends, relatives, family members, romance, you name it. This card is a card of history, so someone that you have a ton of history with when the Six of Cups is here. It's sharing, it's loving, it's caring type of energy. So generally, this is a very good, beautiful type of card, but once again, it's a card of memories. So when I see all this, I feel for some Libras, there could be things bubbling back up to the surface, things from the past, whether it's memories of the past, good, bad, or indifferent, things are just bubbling back up to the surface. So these are things we want to watch out for, whether it's people returning, which I saw a couple of weeks ago, or it's behaviors returning or memories returning. There's a possibility here. The Six of Cups can be really good, though. This could be someone that's on your side. This could be someone that's on your team, so to speak. So it's like your team, your circle. So I want to dive deeper on all this, Libra. Let's jump in and clarify. All right. I'm going to shuffle it up again here one time for you, my friends. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ten of Swords. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Libra, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Ten of Swords time. And yeah, for some of you as well, just to mention the fact that there's a card of like people you're connected to, this could all be someone else's energy. This doesn't have to be yours. So let's see why that Ten of Swords is in the mix. Why is that Ten of Swords here? Why is that Ten of Swords here? Thank you. Yeah, okay. Ten of Pentacles reverse underneath the Ten of Swords. I don't like that. That's a clear-cut ending of some sort, Libra, whether it's one that's already happened, whether it is one from the past, like you just have to take it out, applies to you. But double tens in tarot, tens do represent the close of a cycle. And this isn't an easy one, okay? So I do feel like for a lot of you, yeah, this could be a serious warning from Spirit saying like, hey, certain things, either they have left or they're going to leave in this time. It's just something to keep an eye on, right? There's nothing we can do about what's coming down the pipeline, right? We can only control how we react to certain things. I will say this, Ten of Pentacles could represent family, could represent the home, could represent monetary things. So for a portion of you, there could be issues in regards to monetary spending, stuff like that, or people in your circle. Like remember the Six of Cups, now we have the Ten of Pentacles. These are a lot of very close connections that we're picking up here, Libra. So I do feel like this is Spirit saying like, yeah, something is ending or has ended, showing up straight up here right on the front with the double tens. But the fact that the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse is it's someone that is feeling that loss very powerfully. So if you're having issues with a particular individual and you're wondering if like, hey, are they taking it as serious and as hard as I am? This is Spirit saying, yeah, absolutely. They may not be Ten of Swords, but they're Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I would say this is a warning. Just beware of endings and loss here. And, you know, I'm trying to be festive here, my friends. I don't want to read messages like that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to lie to you. If I see something that gives me a little pause, I'm going to tell you. So let's keep moving forward. We're not going to linger there. It is what it is. And remember, this could be something that's already happened, right? It's just energy. So let's see why that Knight of Swords is in the mix. Maybe we'll get a good resolution by the time we get to the back end. So why is that Knight of Swords in the mix? Thank you. Devil in reverse. Okay. And I'm not like a fan of this energy. For some of you, this could represent a Capricorn here. And it's like a double warning even here. Okay, so it's like someone trying to run away from something, but they run into something even tougher. Trying to get away from one thing. It's like the oddest type of energy. Only take it however it hits. But let's talk about this devil energy. Once again, this doesn't just have to represent connections and people that you're close to. The devil could be anything in your life. It could be material attachments. This could be behaviors. This could be mental attachments, emotional attachments. It could, yes, be toxic connections with people as well. If you're not connected to Capricorn, this devil card is an energy that's very difficult to shake and move through or move past. And when I see it in reverse underneath this Knight of Swords, it is somebody trying to resolve this energy. It's like, okay, I'll get past this. I'll get through this. Like it's somebody going through a very difficult time here, okay? Not saying it's definitely you, but this is somebody having a very difficult time moving through this energy that we've been picking up. This one that I've said, it's like a warning of sorts. So whether it is something or someone returning from the past, or whether it's something completely different, the devil in reverse is the best way we want to receive this energy. It is healing. That is true. But I feel like this knight is trying to escape this devil and runs into the Ten of Swords. So I would say there are big cautions in this week's reading, for sure. Like, step lightly. That's a big thing. Like, just step lightly. Maybe go into hermit mode for a little bit. Like, if I'm being honest with a lot of Libras, yeah, it's the holidays. You got to see who you got to see. But maybe get into hermit mode a little bit. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Let's go to that Six of Cups. And you know I never give advice like that. So let's see why the Six of Cups is here. And then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow. So why is the Six of Cups in the mix? Thank you. Okay. All right, so this is a silver lining here. This is a beautiful angelic energy. We have the Strength card in the upright. Okay, yeah, this could be someone that may want to assist or help you in some sort of way when I see this on the back end, and I feel like you should not reject that. However that applies to you, if there is somebody that wants to assist or help in some sort of way, you should let them. That's a vibe I'm just picking up. Now, the Strength card could represent a Leo that you're connected to. So we have a lot of different zodiac signs. We have air signs, we have Capricorn, we have Leo. The Strength card in the upright is angelic, it's loving, it's caring, it's coming from a very good place. Yes, it could speak about determination, but I always say with the Strength card, it's fighting one's demons with love as opposed to brute force. And when I see it underneath the Six of Cups, I'm getting this phrase like, all right, I've been through it before, I could deal with it again. I've been through this before, I could deal with it again. So that implies either someone or something returning. Okay, so just keep that in mind here, Libra. Take that however it hits. But a big thing I'm picking up here on the back end is that there is support for you. Like, even if you don't sense it, even if you don't feel it, there is support for you. And if there is somebody that wants to assist you or help you if you're going through a trying time, allow them. For some of you, this might not be any of your energy here. This might be someone you're connected to, and you could serve in that function for them. I always say I know tons of Libras in my personal life who love Libras. I get along with Libras like peanut butter and jelly for the most part. And I know Libras are generally there for the people they care about. And I'm seeing it here on the back end. There might be someone that needs you. Okay, so we do have warnings. Let's go through and do a quick little recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card, because this was way heavier than I was expecting this week. I'm going to be straight up honest with you, Libra. But if you kindly look in the box before the shadow, we have the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, this could be all sorts of issues, whether it's money or family. There's a clear-cut ending of some sort showing up here right in the front with the double tens, okay? Just got to keep it real with you. Or someone feeling some sort of sense of loss, okay? So whether it's something that's already happened or you take it however it hits, but it's showing up there. There's some sort of pain. I do feel like that's a serious warning. Specifically with what we have next, we have the Knight of Swords with the Devil in reverse. Now, this is somebody trying to get through something, trying to drop something possibly as well, but I feel like there's a big caution here because this person's running away from this devil energy towards the Ten of Swords. So just be extra cautious in this time, or tell those around you to be extra cautious. That's the thing. Like, if you see something, say something. For some reason, I felt like I needed to say that. On the back end, we have the Six of Cups with the Strength card in the upright. I've been through it before. I could deal with it again. That's something that was showing up. And if there's someone that needs your help, help them out. There might be someone you're connected to that really might need some help right now. Or if you need it, don't be afraid to ask for it. That's a big thing I'm seeing here. So Libra, please take a screenshot. Let's see what's in the shadows here. Whew, that was heavy, my friends. Let's see what's in the shadows for you. Guides and Spirit Team. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Doesn't always have to be a challenge, right? What we got in the shadows. Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll leave a link for it down in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel. No pressure, though. Let's get you a shadow card. Let's get you a shadow card. Thank you. All right. Okay. I feel like that's a very good shadow card, and I'm happy we got a good shadow card this week. We have the Six of Wands, a card of victory. Okay, a card of being victorious, getting notoriety, recognition, kudos for the things that you've done. And when we have all this stuff happening this week, this is a very positive type of shadow card that we want to receive, because to me, it's Spirit saying, listen, everything will be okay. Because this is a card of overcoming. This is a card of victory and doing it well. Okay, so this is really lovely to see right here on the back end. Remember, energies, specifically sword energies, they're very fleeting. They move out quickly. The only warning I do see with the Six of Wands is if there's an individual you're connected to that is arrogant or very egotistical, Spirit could be asking you to like possibly keep that at arm's length. And remember, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't call something a win until it's a win. But this is telling me that everything is going to be okay. Everything can and will swing into your favor. So Libra, we're just going to leave it like that. That's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after this week's Fire and Air readings. But for December, I'll be giving away 3 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. It's one of my favorite new decks out there, and it's really enjoyable to work with. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, what do you think tarot is best used for? Is it for looking at love situations, the past, the future, energy checks? Whatever it is, you drop your answer down in the comments below. And as always, the winners will be announced at random at the end of December. My friends, as always, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.